Welcome to a very special edition of God Thoughts Live. Recently, many of you have just joined us on GodTube and YouTube, so we thought it would be strategic to take this opportunity to formally introduce ourselves to you, who we are, what we're doing, and where we're going. So let me begin with the name God Thoughts. And lest there be any doubt, God Thoughts is a reference to the Bible. The 66 books of both the Old and New Testaments, the 31,173 verses that begin with Genesis chapter 1, verse 1, and end with Revelation chapter 22, verse 21. God Thoughts. Isaiah 55, 8 and 9 says something helpful, I think, when God says, "My ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts, says the Lord. For just as the heavens are higher than the earth, so my ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts." So the God Thoughts ministry has two basic purposes. One is general, and the other is very specific. Now, generally, we exist to be an inspiration to you each day and to provide a resource for your entire life. In fact, our daily email version, which we call God Thoughts Wired, often says this in the subtitle: an inspiration for today and a resource for a lifetime. We've got several resources available to you. Of course, this video version, which we call God Thoughts Live, as I mentioned, it's available on YouTube, GodTube, and our new website is now up and running, www.godthoughtslive.com. And you can go there to review these videos, and you can also see the archives of our email version of God Thoughts Wired, and there you can also subscribe to the daily email version. We've also got a couple of books entitled God Thoughts Volumes 1 and 2 that are available to you as well. So we want to be an inspiration to you each day, and we want to provide resources that help you in your quest to know God ever increasingly. So that's the general purpose behind the ministry. Now let me speak specifically to a sense of call that we have. I referenced the daily email version, God Thoughts Wired, and at times you'll find the subtitle which says an inspiration for today and a resource for a lifetime. However, at other times in that subtitle you will see God Thoughts Evangelizing the Church in the Age of Delusion. Now, initially, that's pretty confusing to people. Hey, wait a minute, I thought evangelism was for those outside of the church. And you're right, generally it is. However, the Bible talks about a time in history just prior to the return of Jesus Christ. You might call it the last of the last days, where in fact evangelism will not only be necessary outside of the church, but it will be critical inside of the church. You can go to Matthew chapter 7 verses 21 through 23 and see Jesus talking about this, where he says to the many in the church, "Depart from me, I never knew you." It's an incredible reference to many in the church who will think they are saved, but are not saved. They will think they are going to heaven, but they are not going to heaven. And we've got to ask ourselves, how is this possible? And that segues us into that second part of the subtitle, Evangelizing the Church in the Age of Delusion. That phrase, age of delusion, is taken from 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. And it talks about this very same time period just prior to the return of Jesus Christ, where, because magnitudes of people will be rejecting the truth, therefore they will become a part of this mass delusion. Because you have rejected my truth, God says, I will give you over to a deluding influence. It's called the age of delusion. It's also referenced as a time of apostasy, the great falling away of the church. Now, you know, I believe that pretty much every generation has thought they were the one that would usher in the return of Christ. And yet, the reality of our generation is quite unique. For those of us who study such things, we know that the prophetic fulfillment of that time period is unlike any other time in the history of mankind. In fact, Jesus called it the time of birth pangs, a reference to a woman with child in anticipation of the day of delivery. Before that day comes, that child will be kicking, and there will be all kinds of activity that will indicate that the baby is on the way. Well, there's all kinds of activity that indicates the coming of Jesus is coming very soon. So, the God Thoughts Ministry, by way of review, has two purposes, a general and a specific. Generally, we exist to inspire you on a daily basis and to provide resources for you in your quest to know God in an ever-increasing way. And the second very specific purpose is to evangelize the church in this age of delusion. Well, that's it for today. We'll see you next time. But until next time, remember, on Judgment Day, when Jesus says to the many in the church, I never knew you, depart from me. The God Thoughts Ministry exists to make sure that when Jesus says that, he's not talking to you,